All right, I'm going to demonstrate Spanish lace. In this case, I have my floor loom, but I'm using a stick shuttle. I just find it a little bit easier to manipulate the threads and keep everything on here other than using maybe a pickup stick or a very thin shuttle. Again, use this on your Richard Heddle, on your tapestry loom, whichever you prefer. The basis is that we're going back and forth in one area, and if you want to see the lace, you really want to have a very soft beat. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to raise one of the shed, make the shed whichever direction you're going on your loom. And in this case, I'm going to go across 5 threads. And I am going to weave, but take the pickup stick through. But again, I'm not going to beat it yet. I'm going to go back and I'm going to pick up the other direction and I'm going to go back 5. Again, I don't want to beat it yet. I want to keep it kind of open. Now I'm going to, again, change the shed. Now this time I'm going to go 5 and I'm going to go 5 more. And again, I want the lace, I want you to be able to see that pattern. So I'm not going to beat it until I get finished with this. So we're all the way here. Now this time though, I'm not going to go all the way back. I'm going to change the shed and I'm going to go back 5. I'm going to change the shed and go back 5 again. I can use, you have a shuttle, you can use it almost like a pickup stick to go back 5. But in addition to those 5, I'm going to go 5 more, just like I did the last time. So I'm really going 10. Again, I'm not, maybe I want to, I don't want to beat it yet because I want it to be nice and loose. So we'll go again. Again, this time we're going back 5. And I'm going to go back another 5 here. But we do the 5, and then we do 5 more. So we have 10. I'm going to continue with that pattern till I get to the other end. And now I'm all the way across, and I have the last one to go back the other direction. And now I'm going to put this down. Now you can see what happens. You can kind of control a little bit, and I'm going to just do a very, very light beat there because I want to be able to see that pattern. I think this would probably look a lot nicer with maybe some finer thread, but again, this is a demo, and I want you to be able to see. So now we'll go back and forth with the other color, or with the same color. And now I can start going a little bit, be a little bit harder on that. Now this is another one of those fun things you can add. I don't know if I can put my hand underneath it and makes any better, or maybe even my sweater. It's a little bit of a swirly kind of effect going on. You can use, like I said, ribbon or some other items, and it might even show up better. But that's one way to weave, or the basic way to weave the Spanish lace. Now let's see what happens if we use some ribbon to do our Spanish lace. We're going to do the same thing. I'm going to go over 5 on the first one. And again, I'm not going to beat it yet. I'm going to push this down, and I'm going to go back the other direction. And now this time we're going to go 5 and 5 more. And now let's see what happens if I beat it just a little bit. I'm just going to do a very, very light beat. And let's go back the other direction. And again, pick up 5. And go back. And then this time it'll be 10. See if I can get my first 5 and the next 5 and go back the other direction. And I'm almost to the end. One more to do. I'm going to go again back. I did a little very light beading on this, not a lot. And back the other direction. And this time I'm going to go all the way to the end. I think that last one is 6 rather than 5. So we go that way. And we'll pick this up here. And I have one more to do, and we'll go back the other direction. And now I am going to go back and forth. Again, I got a little bit light on that one. And go back. And we'll do one more. And it's kind of fun. You kind of get to see what you can do with some ribbon. And if you want to, you can kind of adjust your yarn, your ribbon as needed. But with ribbon, you never know, it's going to kind of twist or smush up a different, I like that, smush up different ways. So it's kind of fun to try different items and see what might work for your project.